I'm not going for none of that. I'm not going for none of that. I done had narcissists.
Yeah, I was rocking, King Disagreeable. Thank you, brother.
So something I've been thinking about.
Everybody need to hear this shit. This is that work. Yeah, I was cooking by myself.
Recently, it's like the treatment that we get as big girls from men relative to skinny girls or girls who are like, average size or whatever. And what grinds my gears is when we try to convey our thoughts and our experiences on the differential treatment that we get. And y'all start talking over us, talking about, well, I've had that happen to me, or my friend's cousin's girlfriend he did that to her, and da 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 da. Okay, well, when he did it to you, he was just doing it because he was a shitty guy. When he did it to me, he did it because I was fat. Okay, let's be very clear. Like that is two different motives there. It's things that men expect us to accept, and the world expects us to accept that they don't expect y'all to accept. Okay, and then when we hold up, because what's so bothering to me is like y'all really be thinking y'all can come any kind of way with us because y'all think we don't love ourselves and y'all the best we gonna get. And it's like, it's the subliminal stuff. It's the stuff that you will do to me because you feel like you can get better. So you won't do XYZ, or you will do XYZ because you feel like you can get better. Because I'm big. Little do you know, you ain't getting no better than me, but that's beside the point. And so, but that is the point. That's the point. That is the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just the subliminal stuff. It's the small stuff and it's the big stuff. And it's like, don't talk over me and say, oh, well, as big girls, y'all da 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 da, and we get the same treatment. We don't get the same treatment. And then it's made even more complex when you are pretty and you are a big girl and you have pretty privilege, but that pretty privilege is limited because you are big. And then you still get treated the same way. You get mistreated because you pretty and you big. So people expect you to not get good treatment because you big, just like they expect certain pretty girls not to get good treatment, and they don't treat pretty girls good because they pretty and we this and we that. And it's like, it's so many dynamics that we have to work through. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. I don't care. It is what it is. It's certain things you're not going to do to a skinny girl. It's certain things. And I had to really sit back and reflect, because I'm like, is it me? Is the guys that I'm treating? It's because I'm big. Like, what? Of course, men don't be what? Shit sometimes. Like, I ain't going to say it in a general sense, because there are some very great men out here. But for the most part, y'all be acting like y'all ain't got no sense. And of course, it's like, okay, he just doing that because he a bad guy. He would have done that with any guy. But it's made even more complex, and it's even is layered layers on top of layers when it comes to being a big girl and your weight, because your weight is definitive to a lot of people. It defines and it sets the tone for how people gonna treat you. And don't dare sit up here and talk about what y'all can lose the weight, you can lose the weight. You don't know what somebody's body is allowing them to do or not allowing them to do. So be quiet, because it ain't always that simple. You don't know what somebody's body and somebody's brain and their situation and circumstances are allowing them to do. I don't want to hear it. As big girls, we get treated completely different than everybody else. And it's like, I had to really sit back and say, this stuff is happening because I'm big. It's not no preferences thing. It ain't no, you can't.
Damn, they stopped the bitch.
It's like, I had to really sit back and say, this stuff is happening because I'm big. It's not no preferences thing. It ain't no, you can't.
It is what it is, man. I mean, they get it. They know it, man. They try to put swag on being big. It's sad.
I'm a big black girl. Of course I have a pretty face. I'm a big black girl. Of course I'm not your type, but you'd still hit. I'm a big black girl. Of course you would never go with a girl like me. I'm a big black girl. Of course I'm lucky to have any man's attention. I'm a big black girl. Of course I'm your exotic fantasy.
Hello?
I'm a big black girl.
What's up?
Of course no man could ever want to be with me.
Oh, so they get you a hotel for 12 days? Wow. So they giving you a hotel. Why would they? How does this work? They give you a hotel for 12 days. For what? Hmm. Well, I still don't understand. Why would they make you stay there? Oh, oh, doing your thing, kid. Wow. So you're gonna be out there for a while. And this is so you don't commute. Oh, so you can just have it. You don't have to use it. Okay. Oh. Oh. And you never have to stay there. You just got to check in. Oh. Well, hold on. Yeah. I got to read it now. This flight shall receive per diem and hotel accommodations from the effective date of the award until the beginning of the relocation. Right, right. Just to have it there. Right, right. There's no reason. I mean, just whether you have it or not, it could be used. Wow. All right, but so, but don't go to sleep too fast. I need to end this live stream real quick, and I'll hit you right back. All right. You're more important than the live stream, sister. All right. Anyway, guys.
I'm a big black girl. Of course, it's okay to call me.
Y'all had to read the shit out loud. Y'all heard that shit? Y'all had to read the shit out loud. You believe this shit?
Black girl. Of course, no man could ever. I'm a big black girl. Of course, I have a pretty face. I'm a big black girl. Of course, I'm not your type, but you'd still hit. I'm a big black girl. Of course, you would never. Of course, I'm a big black girl. Of course, I'm not your type, but you'd still hit.
I'm a big black girl. Of course, I'm not your type, black man, but you'll still hit with your nasty ass.
Of course, I'm not your type, but you'd still hit. I'm a big black girl. Of course, you would never go with a girl like me. I'm a big black girl. Of course, I'm lucky to have any man's attention. I'm a big black girl. Of course, I'm your exotic fantasy. I'm a big black girl. Of course, no man could ever want to be with me.
There you go, guys.
As a bigger woman, and I use the term bigger just because at this point I'm tired of saying chubby, fat, thick, like fill in the gap. I don't care.
Yeah, King Disagreeable. You heard that shit? Brother had yo King Disagreeable. King Disagreeable. Yo, B, yo, that's fucked up. Had to read it out loud. You believe that shit?
As a bigger woman, and I use the term bigger just because at this point I'm tired of saying chubby, fat, thick, like fill in the gap. I don't care. I'm a bigger woman. I am no longer interested in trying to prove to people that I get male attention. Like, this shit is exhausting. Through school, it was something that I felt like I had to start doing. I talk about the being considered ugly as a black girl to being hypersexualized pipeline.
I talk about being ugly as a fat little black bitch to niggas wanting to fuck me with no commitment. And she takes pride in that.
I talk about the being considered ugly as a black girl to being hypersexualized pipeline. I might make another video on that if you guys want me to. But at this point, I'm starting to feel like I think the world knows. I think the world knows. I think most people know that average to fat to chubby black women really have no issue pulling men. Like, I think that we have that consensus now. I do think we understand at this point that a lot of men have homosocial traits, meaning that they seek male validation more than they seek admiration from women. So they might be fine with rubbing you down, flipping you, and doing all kinds of stuff to you behind closed doors, but when it comes to actually claiming you in public, it's a different story.
Right. Right. How long do bitches want to go through that? They don't want to go through that. So listen to what she says.
And I feel like that fact alone is why I have decided to no longer use the talking point of, well, I look like this and I'm shaped like this and I get X, Y, and Z. And aside from me being on this like decentering men journey,
ma'am. Ma'am, men ain't never been the center of you. You just got smack flipped, rubbed down with no commitment. You got your job. You try to keep your hair done and your face dead and all this wild shit. And you overweight, niggas still want to flip you and fuck you. And that's good enough.
I think we're at a place where we all are starting to touch more grass and unpack that a lot of the like anti-black, fat phobic messaging we were getting during COVID is really just a small percentage.
Because during COVID, they were saying like, yo, if you overweight, you got respiratory and asthmatic scenarios and things like that, you were a danger to yourself. And they was very upset. So she's happy and she appreciates the fact that it's no more of that sort of talk. COVID's over.
Phobic messaging we were getting during COVID is really just a small.
She called it fat phobic when they were trying to help you during the pandemic.
Fat phobic messaging we were getting during COVID is really just a small percentage of like incel men online.
Oh, it was the incel men online. Oh. So health is in so health is in fat. Right. It's the wildest shit you ever saw.
It's not reality. Like, it's not reality. There are times where I'll say that social media is a good representation of the general public, but when it comes to
She's blaming the men.
not reality. Like, it's not reality. There are times where I'll say that social percentage of like incel men online,
Wow.
we were getting during COVID is really just a small percentage of like incel men online. It's not reality. Like, it's not reality. There are times where I'll say that social media is a good representation of the general public, but when it comes to who men are and are not dating, it's not. Please don't look to Twitter and these podcasts as fact. It's not. As a bigger woman, and I use the term bigger just because
right, the doctors are the incels, yo. These some wicked people, dog. Yeah, this is my bitch right here.
My double chin, my big fat cheeks. So people be thinking like I'm a real big girl. And when I be reading like, oh, like when I say something under somebody post, they be like, oh, not you, with you being big. And y'all, keep in mind, I just woke up.
Oh shit! Here we go.
When somebody post, they be like, oh, not you, with you being big. And y'all, keep in mind, I just woke up. But I mean, I ain't no Miss Skinny bitch gonna be there, but you know.
What type of underwear are those? What is that?
But I mean, I ain't no Miss Skinny bitch gonna be there, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
I don't think I'm no big girl. I don't think I'm big at all. I like my shape. Like, I don't think like this ain't no sloppy big. I might be a little thick in some areas, not back here, child. But you know, like,
right, she's mad. She mad she don't got no ass to go with it. She's pissed.
Sloppy big. I might be.
She wish she had some ass to go with that.
I don't think I'm no big girl. I don't think I'm.
What does she have one of those Spanx on? Cause that shit look held up.
Big girl.
But they look like regular soft underwear.
Gonna be there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'm no big girl. I don't think I'm big at all. I like my shape. Like, I don't think like.
Yo, King Disagreeable. Yo, you brought back a saying that I haven't said in years. I used to tell bitches. I said, you know who you do all that shit for that you do? And this was, I used to tell bitches this to this face because I remember one bitch told me, yeah, I went to Miami and got snatched. I was like, what the this when Snatch first came out. I was like, what are you doing all that for? And she was like, nah, it's just something I want to do. But I had caught the bitch like in the mirror, trying on different underwear and stuff. And I said, and it dawned on me, and I said, oh, the only person you did all that shit for was the person in the mirror. Right. That's where you get your confidence from. That's where you get all your nut busting. This is where you get everything from. Just looking in the mirror, believing that you are a fucking avatar.
I like my shape. Like, I don't think like this ain't no sloppy big.
That mirror don't get to talk back or nothing.
I might be a little thick in some areas, not back here, child. But you know, like, I'm happy with this.
I think she's more happy with being light skinned. I think she's more happy with being light skinned than she is with her size.
I'm happy with this. It's people that's working out, dying, crying, praying to God they get to this size. I'm happy with this. Now the clothes do nothing for me because I just like wearing extra large, double XL clothes. But I'm not a big girl. Like when I meet people, They be like, "Oh, I thought you was big, like you a big girl," or they'll be like, "Oh, you don't lost weight, ain't it? Like, oh, girl, you getting little, like you getting skinny," and it's like that just be so crazy to me because y'all only see me on camera. When you on camera, the camera add an extra 25 pounds to you. So I big chest, and this is mostly all I post because this is all that I need to post. I don't need to post no booty. I don't need to post no thighs, no legs, no foot body. I don't need to do all that because this right here gonna get it. This right here is making the money. You know
Told you. She more happy that she light skinned. Told you.
what I'm saying? But that just be crazy to me. And then people never see me out. Like you never see me out nowhere because I don't go out, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do nothing. By choice, you know what I'm saying? By choice. But people you never see me out. Now, take me out somewhere. I'll show you a dress and some heels and show you how to stay and sit up. I have so many big girl features.
There you go. I'll show you what this pussy do. Take me out.
Why are Black women overweight? That is all I've been seeing on my timeline, and I want to talk about it. As a Black woman who technically is currently overweight, because I'm overweight, y'all. I'm overweight. I'm losing weight. I had my first baby last year. I currently have like 15 pounds to go. I still breastfeed them, so I'm not in a too crazy of a caloric deficit.
Dang, these bitches are something else, man.
Every Black woman that was a guest or in this wedding was suffering from booty do. And if you don't know what booty do is when your guts stick out just as much, if not more than your booty do. And
mind you, this woman went to a wedding, and while she should have been celebrating the couple, she was observing everybody else's body in relation to hers and her own self-hate. And that's what's really crazy about this. Also, it always hurts more when the call is coming from inside of a club. Like, it was a choice to get on this app and talk about other women's bodies, particularly as a Black woman, talking about other Black women's bodies. It was just kind of cruel and unfair and had nothing to do with health. Her video was about body aesthetics that she cares about. But her video was not about health, Black women's health, or even her own.
Hold on. How's this a health thing? Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. So let me get this straight, pimp. So, because she ate herself out of weight, it's a health thing. No, this ain't no health thing. Yo, happy Halloween, man. Happy Halloween, players. I'm thinking about whether I want to go out there. You know, costume up. I gotta call this gladiator back, man. Yeah, that bitch said the camera adds 25 extra pounds. That was some funny shit, man. I always say, man, these gladiators they are funny. Can we give them that? Like this woman, she's sitting there saying, hey, you ain't trying to help me because I kept putting food in my mouth. What type of funny shit is that? You ain't trying to help nobody. Help from what, sis? How I kept eating and eating. Wow. That shit must be a fucking disease. It's like drugs. Can't get enough.
And as a person who's been working out for over 10 years, all I have to say, a healthy body doesn't actually have to be aesthetically pleasing.
Wow. So you one of them big, strong bitches. Right. You one of them oxen bitches. So let me ask you this question, honey. What kind of man can handle an overweight woman who's been working out for 10 years? What kind of man can handle that pussy? What percentage of men you think can manhandle that pussy? What about that part? You think I want to deal with all this strong shit when I'm fucking you? I don't. I don't. I want to do whatever I want. Now, yes, I have fucked big bitches and you got to use all this extra strength and all this wow shit. Fucking is about grip and leverage, bitch. Yo, fucking is about grip and leverage. How the fuck I'm supposed to get all that with your big ass? Potato head, bitch.
Anyone, and often it isn't. A healthy body isn't always going to be that. And you might know that if you were more of a person that worked out quite regularly. But hey, who am I to say? Who am I to judge?
Wow. That is a lot to handle when you fucking.
But I wish you also had that same thought. I wish you could understand your place in the context of this conversation, in the context of sensitivity towards women who look like you. I wish you cared. It's very
Sensitivity to somebody who cram excessive food in their mouths.
Every Black woman that was
Unbelievable.
Quick take about Black women being overweight. One, as you can see by my double chin, I'm overweight. And I'm not saying we don't need to lose weight, because we need to just get healthier, just in general. It's not about just losing weight, it's just about getting healthier.
So it's not about, hold on, man. It's not about losing weight, it's about getting healthier. How does that make sense? This is wow.
I'm overweight. And I'm not saying we don't need to lose weight, because we need to just get healthier,
What?
just in general. It's not about just losing weight, it's just about getting healthier so you can live longer, so you can walk more, so you can move more, so you can breathe better. But
no. So a man can have a good time fucking you. It's not so easy.
Same men, or most of the men who be saying that, they're not really skinny. They're overweight as well.
But he has to fuck you. It's a big difference. You ain't got to do shit. It's a big difference.
They don't care. It's all about Black women being overweight. Two, this is how those...
Ma'am, he does care. He got to hold your legs up. If you try to ride him, he got to... Ma'am!
Cares all about Black women being overweight. Two, this is how those same men want to talk about or compare us to other women, like white women, Black, Asian women, Mexican women, whatever. Those same men would rather take a white fat woman over a Black fat woman. One of those. Two, Mexican men love they tuntas. They love their ass. So it's just like a lot of these Black men, they don't care about your health. They just want you to be attractive enough to be with them, because there are skinny women out there that they can get with, but for some reason they can't get those women, so they want all of us fat girls to lose weight so they can eventually try to get with us. And like I said again, I'm not saying we don't need to lose weight, because I want to be healthier. I want to be able to be 70 something, still being able to move and probably do a flip. I've seen a lot of 50 to 70 people who are fit, who are healthy, who could probably do way more than I can do. So I'm not saying we don't need to lose weight, but what I'm saying is that y'all attack Black women a lot. Y'all really don't care about us for real. Y'all just want us to be attractive enough so you can want to F. Because for me, it's weird that if you don't like fat people, but then the moment I lose weight, now you want to get with me. It's kind of like you always wanted to be with me, but you was ashamed of what society may think of.
Right. I always wanted to get with you, but I'm ashamed. You're so big. You're a hell of a person. But you all big. That's all. That's all it was. Yeah, the logic is sick. Yeah, the logic, the reasoning of the AI model is ridiculous.
Now you want to get with me. It's kind of like you always wanted to be with me, but you was ashamed of.
Right. I'm ashamed of being with some, to be outside. I'll go inside, but outside with somebody who couldn't take care of themselves from an eating perspective.
But then the moment I lose weight, now you want to get with me. It's kind of like you always wanted to be with me, but you was ashamed of what society may think of you for being with me.
Right.
I lost the weight, now it gives you the right to be with me. When I say again, a lot of these same black men who don't like fat black women would love a fat white woman. I've seen it.
Right. Right. So does that mean you should stay fat? That's all I'm asking. If he likes a fat white woman, does that mean you should stay fat? That's all I'm asking.
But lastly, it just feels like black women just get a lot of hate for existing because either
It seems like black women just get a lot of hate for existing. So they're not fat, they're not angry, they're not black, they're not gladiators, they're not promiscuous, they don't put niggas on child support, they don't put niggas in jail, they don't put false allegations.
it just feels like black women just get a lot of hate for existing because either we're too loud, we don't talk enough, we don't say hello in the grocery stores. If we had an attitude, we're a mad black woman, but let a Mexican have attitude. Ooh, she's a sexy mamacita. Ooh la la. It's just like, come on.
But man, what's the difference? She cooking, she fucking, she listening, and she overweight. She's playing her role as an overweight bitch. That's a big difference, man.
Like, be realistic. You people give a lot of people, especially black men, give a lot of black women black hate for just existing because black women cannot be perfect enough for you. But at the same time, if black women want to move to other races and be like, hey, I'm a date outside my race, that's also wrong. When y'all are the same black man who's like, passport. Oh yeah, I date white women because black women are this and this and this. We can't be too natural. We can't be have makeup. It's like realistically, a lot of us black women can't do nothing right for especially you black men. And y'all don't really talk about that. When the same of y'all black men would accept every other race for what we have, for the problems we have, for the fatness we have, for the attitudes we have. But when it comes to black women, y'all can't accept us.
There you go, guys. Now, the question I have for the sister would be, would that make you want to be nice? Would that make you want to change the way you are, being that it don't work for you, being how you think you should be? Would that make you be a nicer person? No. Wow, yo, somebody, Amelina wrote in her comment section, please get your thyroid checked. Wow. Losing weight is no guarantee of health. Most of the cancer patients I see come in all sizes, dog. Dang.
So we have a lot of people who are overeating, just seriously being in a calorie surplus.
All right, man. Y'all know, man, my gladiator about to come in. And I got to go call this other gladiator back. So I got to make a quick move. Maybe we'll do something later. Oh, it's Friday night. Maybe I'll come in early this evening, man. Maybe we'll do something. Yeah. I gotta go call that bitch back. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. All right. I'm gonna go get all that done.